Welcome back to What's Good Wednesday on Radio Chesapeake. I'm Jamie Dingler, and today we're taking a joyful lap around the Midshore to celebrate the people, places, and programs that continue to make this community shine. There's so much good happening across our region. Let's get into it. This past weekend, Juneteenth celebrations filled Easton, Cambridge, and Preston with reflection, community, and joy. Friday, June 19th marked the federal holiday, and while some events waited until Saturday, Caroline County kicked things off right on the holiday itself with a day-long gathering at Mount Pleasant Acres Farms in Preston. The Black-owned farm on Marsh Creek Road hosted a witness tree ceremony led by wellness practitioner and author Michelle Bolden Hammond, writer Robin Caudell, and community artist and organizer Jakendria Trahan. The program featured keynote speakers, music, and opportunities for connection, with nonprofits and food vendors joining in to celebrate. Also on Friday, Asbury United Methodist Church in Easton welcomed the community for 3 showings of the film Bear Me Into Freedom, Frederick Douglass and the Struggle for America's Promise. The film debuted earlier this year in Talbot County, and its return for Juneteenth offered another chance to reflect on the legacy of one of the Eastern Shore's most influential sons. In Cambridge, the Groove City Black Heritage and Culture Group kept the momentum going with the 5K Freedom Walk on Saturday morning. The festivities continued throughout the day, including a yak cook-off and celebration at 700 Douglas Street. If you're not familiar with yak, it's a beloved Cambridge dish made with spaghetti, tomato sauce, soy, meat, ketchup, onions, and a hard-boiled egg. Organizers describe it as an authentic Eastern Shore delicacy, and the cook-off brought out both tradition and creativity. Later in the evening, the community gathered at Bethel AME Church for the dedication of a new community garden. Meanwhile, the Academy Art Museum in Easton hosted its own Juneteenth celebration on Saturday afternoon, honoring the Hill community, one of the oldest free African American neighborhoods in the nation. The museum offered a full slate of activities, including musical performances by the Bethel AME Church Choir, local musician Ayla Dennis, Trey Anthony Ministries, and others. Attendees enjoyed a guided tour of the Hill, and artist Tawny Chapman delivered a lecture to close out the afternoon. There were also food trucks, art activities, creative writing showcases, artifacts, a scavenger hunt, and more. Speaking of the Academy Art Museum, summer is a perfect time to nurture your creativity, and the museum has a lineup of hands-on classes and workshops designed for all skill levels. If you've been thinking about trying something new or returning to a medium you love, there's still time to register, but seats do fill quickly. Coming up on June 27th through 28th, the museum is offering A Million Leaves, a plein air workshop with artist-in-residence Esteban Del Valle. This 2-day outdoor workshop moves from black and white drawing to expressive mixed media, helping participants shift from stressing over every leaf to making marks that feel like a landscape. It's open to all skill levels. Beginning July 8th and running through August 26th, Loretta Lohman will lead an 8-week beginning wheel ceramics class on Wednesday mornings. Participants will learn to make bowls, cups, and plates, functional pieces you'll actually want to use. Ceramics classes tend to fill fast, so if this has been on your list, now is the time. On July 11th through 12th, Mary Pritchard will teach Bold Strokes, Powerful Pastels, a 2-day workshop focused on expressive color, dynamic composition, and the energetic instruction she's known for. It's designed for advanced beginners and intermediate artists. Later, on July 22nd, 29th, and August 5th, Stuart White will lead Botanical Illustration, Description to Abstraction. This 3-day session workshop explores local indigenous plants through multiple media and approaches, both in the studio and out in the garden. All levels are welcome. And on July 25th through 26th, Christine Danino will teach Collagraph Printmaking, Texture, Collage, and Found Materials. Participants will use cardboard, fabric, paper scraps, and other everyday materials to build printing plates and explore what happens when ink meets texture. It's playful, beginner-friendly, and a great way to experiment with new techniques. For more information or to register for any of these summer learning opportunities, visit academyartmuseum.org. In Easton, the Waterfowl Festival is inviting the community to celebrate a major milestone, the completion of the roof replacement at their historic headquarters. This project is part of their Preserving the Nest renovation effort, which helps protect one of Easton's iconic landmarks and ensures the building can continue serving the community for generations to come. The celebration will take place at the Waterfowl Festival headquarters at 40 South Harrison Street in Easton on Friday, June 26th from 10 to 11 a.m. This project was made possible through the support of community partners and preservation advocates committed to safeguarding the festival's legacy. To register, visit talbotchamber.org/events. We've got lots more good news to come, but first, let's take a quick break. Stay tuned for more What's Good Wednesday when we return. Welcome back to What's Good Wednesday. Let's keep the highlights going over in Oxford, where the Oxford Community Center shared its mid-year recap, and there is truly a lot to celebrate. Over the past 6 months, the center has offered a wide range of programs, including health and wellness classes, the Classic Cinema Club, community talks, art classes, local author events, the Nathaniel Hopkins Celebration, Sip and Style, Cars and Coffee, and even a Shred Day. They also produced 2 jazz events, enjoyed 2 Tread Avon Players productions, and hosted their signature St. Patrick's Day celebration. Partnerships with the Talbot Historical Society, Shore Lit, Adkins Arboretum, Chesapeake Learning, and the Oxford Library enriched the calendar even further, and they hosted a Shore Rivers update as well. And of course, there was the 42nd annual Oxford Fine Arts Festival. This year, 34 artists were juried into the exhibition by juror Gavin Glackus, with 16 of them new to the show. 3 new artists ranked among the top 10 in art sales, and 97 pieces of art were sold. More than 600 visitors attended throughout the weekend, and Friday evening's preview party welcomed 150 guests. The center extended special thanks to Erica Long, the new event chair, who added a children's art component and jumped in with both feet and a smile. The festival requires an enormous amount of volunteer support, and the community center expressed deep gratitude for everyone who helped make it a success. Award winners included featured artist of 2026, Betty Papson, Judge's Choice Award recipient Steve Rogers, the Cuts and Case Maritime Award winner Marilyn Lynott, and the Artist's Choice Award winner Michelle Marshall Johnson, the Oxford Museum Award winner Keith Whitelock, and the Oxford Library Award winner Laura McGowan. And perhaps the most exciting news of all, Oxford Kids Camp is officially underway. The center encourages everyone to keep an eye out for children on bikes and help keep them community safe during this lively time of year. June is also Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Month, a time to bring attention to PTSD and the treatments available. PTSD can develop after experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event, such as combat, violence, a serious accident, or a natural disaster. Symptoms may include anxiety, depression, sleep difficulties, nightmares, disturbing thoughts, irritability, difficulty concentrating, hypervigilance, and other changes in mood or functioning. It's important to remember that people respond to trauma differently, and recognizing the signs early can be an important step toward recovery. Rather than trying to manage PTSD alone, reaching out to a qualified professional can provide the support and tools needed for healing. For All Seasons clinicians are trauma certified, and they can help. The most effective treatments include trauma-focused psychotherapies, medications, or a combination of both. Anyone who may be experiencing PTSD symptoms can call For All Seasons at 410-822-1018 or visit forallseasonsinc.org. As the nation prepares to commemorate the 250th anniversary of American independence, the National Endowment for the Arts has awarded 33 grants to support public-facing arts projects featuring performances and educational programming with U.S. military bands. The Avalon Foundation in Easton is one of the recipients of this grant. Military bands have long reflected the nation's spirit through a wide range of musical traditions, from marching and orchestral to vocal and jazz. This grant allows the Avalon Foundation to present 5 military bands as part of their free summer concert series in downtown Easton. The series includes 10 free outdoor street concerts in June, July, and August, featuring a mix of military bands and regional acts. These Saturday evening events bring the community together, create opportunities for all to participate in the arts, and this year help highlight America's 250th. All concerts are free and take place on Harrison Street in front of the Tidewater Inn at 7 p.m. The street closes to traffic at 5 p.m. For more information, visit avalonfoundation.org. And that will do it for this week's Tour of Good News. If your local nonprofit has something to celebrate, send it my way at wednesday@bewhatsgood.com to be featured on an upcoming episode. Now go out, get involved, and I'll meet you back here next Wednesday for more of What's Good here on the Midshore.